When MODX is first installed, it's installed as a bare bones system, which means that the interface is all in place and a lot of handy functions are in place to start building your website, but a lot of add-ons and handy functions that you might want to use are not installed as yet, but can be installed at your leisure. For instance, in this view we have a lot of files here, like the home and blog and all these resources right there that are already installed. They're not installed at the get-go. You have to start looking at add-ons, and you have to install what is called packages. Now, before we're going to look at what the resources are and what they can do, we'll be looking at packages. So we go to System and Package Management, and there you see in the menu it says Download third-party components, add providers, and install packages. Now, one of the things that we will be installing shortly is a rich text editor, so that we can edit the content of our resources pretty much in a Word-like manner. So if we go to System and go to Package Management, you will be seeing the packages that we have already installed and the package that we will be installing later on. Now, I have installed a blogging package, and I have installed a MODX SS package, which means pretty much a sample site. Now, what this does is basically it installs a couple of functions and a couple of add-ons that really helps you easily get up to speed to develop your website. If you want to add a new package, you click on Add New Package and you get a whole list of available packages. So you get Add a New Package, and then it says select a provider. Now, basically that means that the provider that we want to add is the provider that is already installed here, modxcms.com, and say next. And then you get all these nice categories of add-ons and options and extensions and templates and so on that we can use for our website. Now, the site package that we have installed is a package that is found under demo sites, and if we click on that we get the packages with Clarity Pack, the Essentials, and MODX Sample Site. Now, we have installed MODX Sample Site right there. You can actually bigger like that and click on the info panel and get all this kind of information about the MODX Sample Site. We will be adding a add-on shortly, but first let's close this up. Now, the resources. Let's see. Let's click on Home. You click on it with the left hand button and it opens the editing screen right away, right there. As you can see, there are lots of options here, lots of fields that you can actually edit, and if we scroll down you can see that this is the actual resource content. What does this look like at the front end? Well, let's just preview this by clicking the right hand mouse button and say, okay, I want to preview this resource. Preview resource. And you see it opens up a tab, and in that tab it opens up the HTML page that is actually the page that you were editing right now. It says welcome to MODX, install successful, blah blah blah. This is the standard page that you find in MODX. So let's go back to the system right there, this tab here, and we're still here in the edit mode, and let's say that we want to change this install successful, so we can select it, typo grid, welcome to my website, and then simply save that by pushing the save button. And you see you get all these nice overlays, which is very much Web 2.0 direct application like interface. So now it's saved. Let's see if it actually worked. Click on the panel here on the tab MODX Sample Site, reload that, and as you can see it changed to welcome to my website. So this is how we edit content. Very simple, very much a simple affair, but as you can see we had to edit this in the HTML itself. So basically This implies that you will have to have HTML knowledge to edit the content of that site. To make this, for instance, a header and this a paragraph, you have to put in the actual tags of HTML. And we don't want to do that. We want to use a rich text editor and get a much more Word-like interface to actually edit the content. Well, we have to add a package for that, a package that helps us to do that. So we go to System and go to Package Management, and we want to add or extend our MODX CMS by adding a rich text editor package. So let's do that. Let's just add a rich text editor package by clicking on Add New Package. Say select a provider and select modxcms.com. Click Next, and then go to MODX Add-ons, and you can see all these nice, interesting add-on categories there. Multimedia, for instance, very interesting. Oh, that's very interesting, but we want the rich text editors. And you can see three different options that you have here. We want to select TinyMCE, which is the plugin that helps us get a Word-like interface in our text editor. So we click on Download. Now, what MODX does is it makes contact with the MODX CMS server and downloads the package to our file server. And this package is basically a piece of code that is added to the system and helps us get a very much application-like interface in the system to edit textual content in our resources. So it has downloaded, but we're not finished yet. We click this away, we click on the X here, close that window, and we see that TinyMCE has now been downloaded, but it has not been installed yet. So we can click on Install, and now this add-on will be installed in our system. You can click on Install. Maybe I'm a bit fast there, but just simply click on Install and it will install for you. Go through these steps. And you see a console window, and the console window is basically the message window that's running, and it says what it's doing. Now it says package was found, now preparing to install, grabbing the package workspace, and the workspace environment is initiated, now installing the package. So it's actually working now to install the package, and that may take a minute or so to install it. And when it has installed it, this button here, this OK button that's now grayed out, will become black, and you can actually click OK. So that takes a while to finish.